on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
High winds have caused issues for many drivers on the road, and many parts of the valley remain under travel alerts. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Krista Baim. If you're driving outside of town on those interstates and highways tonight or tomorrow, there's a possibility it could look similar to this one near Detroit Lakes. We saw snow throughout most of the evening in Fargo, and it's been pretty windy out there too. But will this system still be around to cause issues for your morning commute? Let's go to meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli right away tonight for what you need to be prepared for. Justin?
And thank you, Krista, and good evening, everybody. Well, temperatures fell as we went through the day today as the wind picked up and the snow waited until late afternoon to develop, especially up and down the Red River Valley. But it did get here, and wind-swept snow is what we're seeing right now. Current advisory show we still have a blizzard warning in effect for West Polk, Norman, Kittson, West Marshall, and Pembina County, and a winter weather advisory in the blue shading here until 6 a.m. for your Monday. So we'll go through the overnight period. The radar shows that we still have that band of some snow showers out there, and they're being windswept with the high winds, especially from Fargo up toward Grand Forks, and especially as you make your way across the Red River toward Ada, up toward Thief River Falls and Foston in Minnesota, where they saw the most snow and the most blowing and drifting snow. Well, the good news is the snow showers should start to dissipate over the next couple of hours, and temperatures should level off. We'll be into the lower teens to near 10 degrees as we go through the overnight period, but that wind does stick around. North 30 to 40 miles per hour, gusting over 60 to 65 miles per hour as we go through the overnight, and that wind will last through the day on Monday, and we'll tell you what to expect after that coming up a little later on in the newscast. Krista?
All right, thank you, Justin. Strong winds, reduced visibility, and some icy roads are making driving hazardous in eastern North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Tonight, you may see some roadways covered with blowing snow, creating whiteout conditions. And as you head to work tomorrow, too. To give you an idea, here's what road conditions look like now in North Dakota, where Grand Forks and much of the northeastern side sits in a no travel advisory. And those no travel alerts carry over into Minnesota as well. The northwest part in purple means no travel is advised out there. Blue means those roads are partially covered in snow, and pink means completely covered. Be sure to keep this in mind for your commute tomorrow morning. And a number of schools have delayed classes by at least 2 hours. You can find a full list on valleynewslive.com. Just click on the weather closings, delays, and announcements tab. And you can also stay up to date on the weather conditions wherever you are anytime on your smartphone or tablet. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store to download. A shock for a small town in North Dakota as authorities follow tips after a drive-by shooting that killed one man in Enderlin. Family tells Valley News Live that the victim was Billy Holiday of Enderlin. He had a wife and 3 kids. It happened around 2:30 this morning. Several bullet holes can be seen across the front of this building where his body was found. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities are looking for a 2013 or 2014 Ford F-150, possibly silver in color, but they do not have a description of a possible suspect. If anyone has any information about the shooting, call the Ransom County Sheriff's Office. And remember, you can always follow the latest updates on this on our Facebook page. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day. The federal government has set aside tens of millions of dollars to fight terror recruitment nationwide. Minnesota has the highest number of terror arrests in the country. So you would think the state should see the lion's share of that money, right? At a time when youth in Minnesota are being aggressively targeted by terror organizations, the challenges are mounting. Valley News Team's immigration and relocation reporter Bradford Eric has our investigation.
It was New Year's Day when this video released by Somali terror group Al-Shabaab showed a number of Minnesotans who have left the U.S. to fight with them. And at least 10 individuals from the state have been arrested on terror charges. Last year, the White House Summit on Countering Violent Extremism saw new measures introduced to fight recruitment. That includes setting aside $15 million to support community efforts to combat extremism, along with another $3.5 million for grant money. This past December, the $1 trillion omnibus bill approved by Congress and signed by the president set aside $50 million to fight terrorism, with $10 million of that for states and local communities. Just last month, Secretary of Homeland Security Jay Johnson said, quote, "Countering violent extremism has become a Homeland Security imperative," adding that he's personally committed to the issue. Attorney General Loretta Lynch last month said, quote, "The federal government's top priority is protecting the American people from all forms of violent extremism, and the various task forces formed are important steps in this fight." It's been widely reported in the Twin Cities that the federal government has only given the state of Minnesota $216,000 for a pilot program aimed at curbing recruitment. The state is chipping in $250,000 to the same program, and private donors have ponied up hundreds of thousands, too. Officials in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Minneapolis have been quoted by Twin Cities media as saying it would take at least $5 million a year to make a dent in extremist recruitment. I did reach out to the Department of Homeland Security for more concrete numbers. They directed me to the state. I contacted the state, who directed me back to Homeland Security. I also heard back late from Senator Amy Klobuchar. She says she's repeatedly called on the administration for the strongest level of federal funding to combat extremism. Krista?
And to read the senator's full statement, we've posted it online for you. Just go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Investigators are still looking into what started a fire that destroyed a home in South Fargo this weekend. A family of 5 managed to escape in the middle of the night Saturday after they woke up to their smoke alarms going off. One of them was injured and treated at the scene after crews pulled them out of a basement window. Neighbors were evacuated from their homes as they woke up to sirens and could see the flames take over so quickly. Questions and concerns have been raised over whether or not your children's privacy is being kept private. Google Apps for Education is a program used in both Fargo and Moorhead school districts, but local lawmakers are questioning the privacy policies and data collection by students by Google with this free software nationwide. Watch Monday on Valley News Live 10 at 10 to discover if our local schools are releasing that precious information on your kids to Big Brother.